Are you sick and tired of reading Archie or the Guinness Book of Record in the John? Bored to tears by the Globe and Mail while sipping on your daily London fog at Starbucks? Flustered because there are just too many darn books to choose from for beach reading? Well, we've got just the right one for you. The Complete Persepolis is an award-winning autobiography in the form of a graphic novel written by the acclaimed author Marjane Satrapi. This Iranian-born and raised author tells the story of her childhood in the midst of the Islamic Revolution.
Now, Elaine, most of our younger viewers have probably never experienced anything like this in their entire lives. That's right, Kate. Generation Y, or people born in the 80s or 90s, have grown up being surrounded by name brand products, and this season's must-have items like Blackberries or iPods. I'm guilty of it myself. It's about time we focus our attention outside of our bubble, right? Especially with the recent global economic crisis, we just can't afford to bury our heads inside those cosmopolitans, Maxims, and Star magazines anymore. I can't say it better myself, Kate, and this is why I love The Complete Persepolis so much. It shows you the realities of a people fighting for their freedom, as well as it gives you the essential background historical information without becoming overbearing with details. Oh yes, I still have nightmares about those big, heavy history textbooks that our high school teachers made us read. It was worse than memorizing a phone book. Well, you can be rest assured that Satrapi made sure to instill her wit and humor inside this little gold nugget. Don't let us do all the talking though. Take a look at our customers' testimonials.
The Complete Persepolis is hot. I could not put it away, even though I've never been a fan of essay reading in general. The graphics are hot. They made the story real, and because I could actually relate to it, it then becomes relevant, you know. Besides, the graphics made the funny parts LOL worthy and kept the serious parts interesting.
I did not expect that Marjane's experiences while growing up would be so eerily similar to that of my own. I am definitely not a stranger to culture shock myself. In fact, I don't recall ever having the tennis balls versus ping pong balls talk with my parents myself. I got a picture book that was written for little kids instead of teaching them about their weenies. So no, it did not exactly prepare me for life. The Complete Persepolis, though, it's not the same. Satrapi doesn't assume that we're complete idiots, which I respect, and I did learn a lot from her.
Well, to be perfectly honest, I was clueless about pretty much everything that went on in that part of the world before I read The Complete Persepolis. Yes, it comes out in the news every now and then, but if it isn't about suicide bombers, it's about their nuclear program. Never anything about the actual people who live there, much less about the interaction of politics, religion, and culture that shapes every society. Now I feel like I'm not just another mass media dummy.
Order now! Only 2 easy payments of $14.99. If you call within the next 10 minutes, we'll pay shipping and handling for you. So pick up the phone and call now.
It certainly sounds like our readers have a lot of nice things to say about The Complete Persepolis. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, truthfully, I am not surprised. It's pragmatic, honest, insightful, and hilarious, all wrapped into one. This is the it book of today. Every girl should have this in her purse, and every guy in his suitcase, man purse, whatever.
You seem to have very, very strong feelings about this book.
Indeed, I particularly like how The Complete Persepolis starts out by introducing us to young Margie at age 10. There is an innocence in her that is similar to the naivety in us. She hasn't grown up wearing veils or flagellating herself all her life, so when she's suddenly thrown into that world, she's as confused as probably you or me as bystanders.
Oh yes, I'm constantly puzzled as to what to think. To a certain degree, I think we've been conditioned by the media to feel fearful towards symbols that are linked to Islam, which is unfortunate, distasteful, and unethical to say the least.
I can't agree more, Kate. Satrapi has undertaken a huge task in hopes of changing this perception. To have composed her autobiography in a traditional novel format just wouldn't have worked. With brilliant writing, she might be able to capture the attention of the literary elitist crowd, but really now, she doesn't want to just speak to a chosen few. She wants to share her tale with everyday folks like you or me.
She also navigates us through her adolescent years, being away from home and separated from her family.
Who doesn't remember their adolescent years? It's tough enough as it is without the external chaos, but she manages her way through it and learns many heartfelt lessons along the way about herself and the world around her. The illustrations are particularly effective in showing her internal conflicts and, in my humble opinion, trying to make it on her own while battling her own conscience.
We are running out of time here, but I just want to say The Complete Persepolis is a perfect balance of entertainment and academia, exploring subjects like hegemony and identity. It's an escape that grounds you at the same time.
I mean, if people like Paris Hilton or Miley Cyrus, who are as green and sheltered as can be, are publishing their own autobiographies and people are reading them, bless their hearts, then Marjane Satrapi's The Complete Persepolis has every reason to be on your bookshelf if it's not already there. So make sure you order now at 1-888-728-7274. Once again, 1-888-728-7274. Order now. Only 2 easy payments of $14.99. If you call within the next 10 minutes, we'll pay shipping and handling for you. So pick up the phone and call now.